Yesterday, EA added the very first leaderboard campaign to MUT 26 for the Unreal Moments promo, and I gotta say, it's a great addition to the game and a lot of fun. We're gonna show you our race to being #1 on the leaderboard, talk about how I've been making coins, go on a shopping spree, and open up free packs. A lot going on in today's episode. Let's get on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back again with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. We got episode number 18 of the No Money Spent Squad series. We're gonna spend a lot of time talking about the brand new Unreal Moments leaderboard campaign, how this can translate into free rewards, and how we're doing in our subgroup here on the No Money Spent account. But before I do that, we do have some gameplay for you guys. I did start playing head-to-head rank this week on the No Money Spent account, and it's honestly not going terrible, especially if you compare my record on this account to my main account, where I still have not won more games than I've lost, unfortunately. But currently, Silver 3 on the No Money Spent squad, 9-5. Again, not the greatest record, but I feel like we're playing pretty well. I think I went 4-1 in my placement game, so we got off to a really good start. So let's go ahead and show you guys some gameplay from what we've done so far in ranked for this month. Awesome. Great first game. Great placement game, EA. Thanks. First placement game of the new rank session, and that's the top 3 I face. Alright, let's see if this guy is just a money spender or he's actually good. Brother, come on now. If you're not going to have a good user, you better get out of man coverage, buddy. Woo! Switch stick your existence away on this earth. All right. Take it. Yeah, GG's. Nice read, dude. Give me that shit, bitch. Give me that! Oh my god! Like, what the f***, man? Please. Oh my god, thank you. Now run your little blitz. Come on. Yep, there you go. Good job. Should have took the 3 points when you had it, bucko. Hope you learned a lesson there. GG's in the chat. Is he manually doing this? I really can't tell. You did all that just to throw a pick. Give me that. Oh! Never ran this route combo, but I feel like DK should fry him here if it's one-on-one, so I was indeed correct. Got him. You gotta cover DK Metcalf, dude. He's too good. No, sir. This card has been so good for me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Watch this. Wrong person. Wrong person. That's okay. Bong! Oh, no! You gotta recover that! Very insane today. Don't do it. I'm right here. Woo! What do I have to do to catch an interception tonight, EA? In the last episode, episode number 17, and by the way, down below in the description of this one and every other episode that we put out, there is a link to the playlist so you can catch yourself up to date on all of the episodes on this No Money Spent series that we've put out so far. I talked about farming this event for the Unreal Moments promo to make basically unlimited coins, and to me, for the amount of time that you're spending on it, yes, they are full 3-quarter games or 4-quarter, 3-minute quarter games. But the payout that you get for basically 11 wins against the computer, I don't think you're going to make more coins than that, even if you're playing online, unless you're literally going 11-0 every time and winning Super Bowls and head-to-head on like the hardest level. For the 11 games that you beat the computer, and we talked about it in a lot more detail in the last episode, you get 75,000 coins. There is a 25k reward at level 6 hiding here over to the right. You just have to push your right analog stick to see it. But for those 11 wins, which, you know, I don't know how much time exactly it takes, probably an hour and a half or so, you're going to get 6 packs and 100k. I've been spamming this game mode over and over and over. You can see I'm currently on another run where I'm 5-0 and basically one more win away from getting 15k. And then when I hit level 4, 5, 6, we all get 25k each. And then those packs start rolling in at levels 5 and 6. So I got a ton of free packs to open up, and we've earned a ton of coins. We got very, very close to getting to the 1 million coin mark, and I will show you a full lineup update at the end of the video, but I did end up spending about 350,000 coins on a brand new Mike linebacker upgrade in Unreal Moments Luke Kuechly. This also freed up the ability to change who my team captain was at an 88 overall, so you'll see that here in a moment. But I was playing this game mode, you know, over and over and over again to make the coins, and EA teased this, and we saw it on Mutt Leaks as well. The Unreal Moments campaign had this like countdown timer prior to the last episode on when it was going to start, and they talked about what exactly this might be in the deep dive Mutt blog prior to the game even coming out. These are individualized leaderboards that will give you additional free rewards based on the group that you're placed in. So at the time that I'm recording this, we have a little under 3 days until this ends, and we don't really know what's in these reward packs, but as you can see in my subgroup, and all of you should be in one of basically about 100 people, number one, I noticed this on my main account as well, out of the 100 people that I'm in a group with, only 13 of us have actually played one game and earned points. So it's going to be very, very easy, at least this time around, to place in the top 30, and even outside of the top 30, you're still getting a coin reward, but 30 and up, or 1 through 30, gets coins and packs. So even if you're not touching any of these game modes, whether it's the head-to-head or the solo game, I would go through and at least play a couple just to get points so you can earn free rewards. But we're being rewarded by playing the game, which a lot of us are already doing, and that's what I was doing prior to this going live. I was spamming that versus CPU event just to make coins. Well, it just so happens that you earn more points playing the CPU event rather than the head-to-head. Every game that you win in the head-to-head event, which is probably less time consuming, but it's going to be more sweaty. You're not going to be guaranteed to win every time. Every win that you get is 250 points. On the flip side, every win against the CPU is 650. So I'm spamming this game mode just to make the coins, and I've now gotten to a point where I'm number 2 on my leaderboard. Now, I have a feeling that me and the guys that are at number 1 and 3, we're probably going to be battling this out probably for the next 3 days as to who's going to get number 1. I would like to be number 1 if time permits me and allows me to do that. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I definitely want to try to get like in the top 5, and I'm very curious to see. We know the coin rewards. I'm really curious to see what exactly we get from the packs. You know, being number 1 on the leaderboard, does that give you like a full champion card, a shot at a champion card? Are they 86 plus packs? We'll find out here in a couple days, but if you're not grinding the head-to-head or the offline game mode, I think you should put some time into that. Of course, if you want to focus on ranked, I totally understand that. But if you don't get too bored playing against the computer, you can make a lot of coin outside of just what's going to be rewarded to you placing in the top 30 here. You're getting more and more coins and more free packs every time you beat the computer and go through that 11-win run. And if you like playing online and maybe you're chasing after going 10-0, you're going to get smaller amounts of points here for the leaderboard, but you're still earning rewards playing that game mode. So I guess on Tuesday, because we do drop videos every Friday and Tuesday for this No Money Spent Squad series, you'll see exactly where I finished up at. You know, the weekend could be a little bit tricky because people have more time to play, and that's usually when I have less time to play. So I'll see where I land there, but we're going to try to shoot for at least the top 3. Now, while I've been playing this game mode, I've went through a handful of runs here. So I have 13 of these Season 2 events player packs. I would actually recommend hanging on to these packs because after Thursday, you're not going to be guaranteed, but they could likely contain contain Most Feared promo card, since that promo is going to be coming out on Thursday, and it should be part of the, the umbrella of Season 2 events, which are typically the Thursday promos. For video purposes, I'm going to open up all of mine today, and I'm actually going to go through the 82 plus packs first. I've had some people say they got some good stuff out of these. I've basically got the bare minimum on everything that I've opened so far, but if you can get some hero level cards and obviously champion level cards as well, that's going to turn into more coin for you. If it gets to a point where you're getting cards that are barely above the minimum like me so far, you can quick sell those cards, and I talked about this in a lot of detail last episode as well, so I'm sorry that I'm repeating again, but you can quick sell these cards and turn it into a ton of free training, and as you know by now, you can use that training to open up the weekly Spotlight token packs that refresh once a week, on Monday with Collector Series, on Wednesday with Team of the Week, and on Saturday tomorrow with Legends. And the more weekly Spotlight tokens you get, the more free champions. Even though they're B&D, you're getting more free champions on the squad. So I would love to get something above what's, in this pack at the 80 plus or the 82 plus level. But if I don't, at least I know I have a bunch of free training. So far, not doing great. We did get an 82 out of an 80 plus there, but I really, really would love to see a champion level card or even a hero level card. I do have some additional packs to open up from the Unreal Moments Field Pass, and then also the Season 2 Field Pass. We just hit level 39, which gives us a legendary option pack. I took the loading up option there. I'm really hoping that something good comes out of those packs. We'll see, but I do expect to have a good amount of training after opening up all of these free packs and then potentially spending into the store on token content so we can have more weekly Spotlight tokens to get another champion or two on the squad once we jump up to 90 overall champions and 91 LTDs, because that should be taking place this upcoming Wednesday. So for now, I'm going to hold on to the tokens that I have. We should have some really good players to be able to redeem them on. Still going through these packs. I think this is the last one. So the highest card we got out of those, 13 packs, was an 83 overall. Not the greatest results. I know I have some more solo challenges to play and more Field Pass XP to earn, but for now we have two 86 plus Unreal Moments player packs here. I think I can get at least one more, potentially two. This is good because it's a hero guaranteed. If we were to get a champion, that would be amazing, but I'm really hoping in that time we struck out here, there's a couple players at the hero level that would be really good, specifically a card like Landon Dickerson or Peyton Wilson, because both of those cards are already on the team, but I bought them. I could get some coin back if we get the B&D versions of either of them. Unfortunately, we didn't get either of them, so that means both of those 86s. That Ashton Davis card, by the way, is a really good budget-strong safety. I just don't happen to need him on this team, so those cards are going to get quick sold as well. Final free pack to open up here, an 80 plus loading up pack. Again, this is the pack that gives you the option between a boom or bust. There's one other option that I don't even remember what it's called in the loading up. These have personally been my favorite, and the fact that these are 80 plus, we're guaranteed nothing but elite cards here. We're getting mostly core elites, unfortunately. We got an 84 DeMarcus Lawrence, not bad, and then an 84 Quentin Nelson. These cards go for about 25K or so I think I'm going to sell those. Everything else, we're going to go to the binder and quick sell. So those two 84s are listed for 26,000 coins. Everything else is out of here. Let's see how much training it adds up to. I might have some other cards hanging down towards the bottom of the binder as well, from daily 1 coin packs and whatnot. I also think in the last episode I did a bunch of token packs, so we have some 81 overall cards. I still have this 86 overall Tavondre Sweat. Remember, I hung on to this card because I was maybe going to do a champion set from this promo. I'm still going to hang on to this one because Deshaun Jackson is probably coming on Tuesday. Still don't know if I'm going to pick that card up, but if I do, I'll have that 86 there, and those cards could end up going up in price as well. So I'll hang on to that one just in case. I don't think I need these Lowe's cards. I was hanging on to them just in case as well, but I don't think I need them. So we have a grand total of 28 cards, giving us 5,287 training. Decent return there. Let me go through and quick sell all this stuff that goes for coins as well. These are, your daily quick sell packs, daily strategy items. I'm probably never going to play solo champs again, so I'll continue to quick sell those. They're just not going to be needed. Didn't have a ton of stuff in here to quick sell for coins, but enough. to the point where we have another 67,000 coins. So when you take these two cards that should be selling very soon, the coin that we have and the coin that we're going to continue to earn by playing through that event, we're in a really, really good spot right now. Even after adding Luke Kuechly, we're probably going to approach 1 million coins again to be prepared for the Most Feared promo coming Thursday and the overall increase starting on Wednesday. And with the training that we just earned, I'm going to go through and buy both of these Team of the Week token packs. That'll still leave us with a little bit over 1,300 training, and we're going to get 6 81 plus packs here to try our luck, see if we can get something high. It could probably turn back into more training if it ends up being all of the bare minimum, but we're adding 6 more of those spotlight tokens, and I think last I checked out is at around 26. We fell well below 25 because we spent a bunch recently, but between opening up token packs, playing solos, knocking out the new field pass objectives that refresh every Wednesday, we now have enough for at least 1 free champion. We're working our way towards a second. So here we go. Let's go through these 681 plus packs. I've had, decent luck. I know a lot of you have been watching every episode, so you already know a lot of the results that we've had, but I've had some hit or miss decent luck pulling champion, or not champion, but hero level cards out of these. If not, it's just going to turn back into more training that we're going to kind of recycle and continue to go through these packs. So far, 81s and 82s, nothing really to get excited about. Halfway through there, we get another 81. I'd love to just get lucky 1 or 2 times and get a full champion card, because that's going to be 3, 4, 500k depending on the play on who the player is. But it's not looking like that's going to be the case this time around, and I think that was the last one. So nothing but 81s or 82s. We'll end up quick selling those next episode. Here is your official lineup update to close out the episode. Really nothing's changed on offense. Keith Byers, I was able to upgrade him to an 82 overall with some of the extra team captain tokens that I have. The real change came over on the defensive side of the ball, where we did add Luke Kuechly. We showed you that earlier. He's going to be the Mike linebacker. Now, I'm currently, let me just skip over to my playbooks. I'm in Jags offense. That probably won't change all year. There's just too many good formations in there. So even when I want to switch up my scheme, I can do that, still staying in the same playbook. But I did recently go back to the Vikings defense, and the main 2 defenses I've been running, specifically in those ranked games that you saw, is 6-1 and then some dime 1-4. When I'm in 6-1, we need 3 linebackers that can cover on the field. So now Luke Kuechly's in the middle. He's like the main user, and we can switch stick over to Jahad Campbell and Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson's been great for us. Jahad Campbell's probably going to get replaced. I do have my eye on the Redux Zach Bond, who would be still Eagles team. He'd be a little bit faster, a little bit better there, but I need that card to drop to like well under 400k, and it's just not doing that as of late. But I do like the upgrade to Luke Kuechly, who's going to provide a lot more speed. 88 right now. 1 speed will get nerfed once this promo comes to an end, and that freed up all of the team captain tokens that we had on AJ Hawk. For now, I decided to use them on Geno Atkins, and I know one other route that I'm thinking about taking, because we have an 88 overall DT now, is actually downgrading Jonathan Allen to keep Tyleik Williams at DT2 and using these Season 2 upgrade tokens to go back to Cam Ward and maybe sell off Justin Fields just to get a little bit more coin back and prepare for Most Feared, which is probably going to give us a good quarterback or 2. I mean, that's what I'm banking on. So that's just my thoughts. Nothing wrong with Fields. He's been great for me, but I'm looking at the cards that I can get some coin back in return for, and he being one of them would net me probably about 90k after tax. It might be worth it to make that switch now that we have an upgraded DT and an upgraded Mike linebacker. We have a free safety on the way this upcoming Wednesday. Tuning into the MCS Most Feared event and watching for at least 90 minutes, assuming that you have Twitch drop set up, is going to earn you a free 89 overall free safety Tristan McCullum. Great attributes on this card. He will get all 32 team chems. So probably around Monday night, Tuesday morning, I'm going to sell off Minkah Fitzpatrick, and I don't know how much he's going for right now, and he probably won't be going for a ton because a lot of people are going to have a free safety on Wednesday, but knowing that, we'll be able to recoup some coins from him as well. He's done very well with his time on the team, and of course he is Steelers chemistry there for our Eagles-Steelers team. But overall, I'm very happy with my secondary. Linebackers got an upgrade. Pass rush maybe needs to be upgraded here. TJ Watt's on the team because the Steelers can, but he's been really, really disappointing. Khalil Mack, I think, has probably gotten to the quarterback more than TJ Watt, so we're probably going to need to look for a new pass rusher. But again, we got most feared, an overall upgrade on the way. We have some new cards likely to look forward to, and we should have a good amount of coin. Grinding the Unreal Leaderboard campaign and just playing through that event is going to continue to allow us to stack up coins and get ready for the brand new promo this upcoming week. So that's all I got for today's episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.